Doing? Oh, y'all, I thought I had something on me. How y'all doing? It's your boy Jeremy Speed. Welcome to the channel. So, I'm happy to see all of you here. You know, happy that we're all here together today. Needless to say, I've been, as far as lives go, I've been kind of, in my 4 minute look. Last weekend was a lot, child. Last weekend was a lot. It takes, sometimes when your week just don't go right, each day just seems harder than the next. And you just wondering what else, right? What else? Okay, like between Mother's Day and then the 14th, then the birthday of my departed friend, it was pretty rough last week. Okay, so y'all really didn't hear much from me. I did some pre-recorded content, thank God, that I was able to upload in the meantime because if I don't upload every day, they're gonna take me up out of the algorithm because they already shouted. Y'all already know that. But needless to say, y'all did not come here to hear me complain, right? Y'all didn't hear me. Y'all didn't hear me. Hold on, sorry. Y'all didn't. Wait, y'all can't hear me? Sound like I'm in a tunnel. Hold on. Oh Lord, here we go. I sound like I'm in a tunnel. Hold on, real quick. Is this better? Let me know. Let me know. Put a 1 in the chat if this is better. Put a 1 in the chat if this is better. I think it should be good now, right? Let me know. I'll look at the comments up here to see what y'all saying. Y'all know we always open this thing up with technical difficulties. Don't even act like this is brand new. Okay, I see what's going on. Hold on. Okay. I think this may be a little bit better, right? This may be a little bit better, right? I think I got it. All right. Okay. Okay. I think this may be a little bit better, right? It's not. A little bit better, right? Oh Lord Jesus, here we go, child. And I'll do that as well. Okay, I'm gonna do that. I'm not sure what's going on. Oh Lord Jesus. Okay, I think it's good now. I think I can hear it. Okay, I'm gonna check one more time myself to see what I sound like, y'all, and then we can get this started, y'all. Okay. I don't know. I'm not sure what's going on. Okay. Cool. All right, see. So I guess when I had restarted my computer, it had changed the mic from the microphone that I have to the computer. So I think that's what it was. Needless to say, y'all, let's get started. First, let me say hey to everybody, y'all. Please like the video, child. What's up, D-Boy? How you doing? I appreciate you for sticking with me. Hey Monique. What's up, Gina, Nikki, Saint Marquise, Prosperity, Fanny. How y'all doing? All right, child. Now, I'm gonna do one more thing real quick. Okay. Now, y'all pray for me when as I go through this review. These people have a real big habit of really bothering me. They bother my spirit mostly. So I'm sorry. Let me learn. I'm trying to learn to turn more towards y'all. But they really be bothering my spirit for the most part. So like they're not kosher, if that makes any sense. But needless to say, let's get started. So let me scroll up on my notes. So from the last episode being the first, because we're gonna cover part 2, we're gonna cover episode 2 and we're gonna cover episode 3, y'all. We're covering 2 episodes. Pray for me. Okay? Pray for me. And for those of y'all who don't catch this live, because like I said, YouTube never lets y'all know when I'm live anyway. Y'all will see this in the pre-recorded content that's going to be uploaded tomorrow. All right? Now let's get started. So the episode picks up where it left off, and we see Carlos King introduces Moses and Sonny. I was about to call them Moni and Sozes. He says, like Carlos King says to Moses, well, it's good that you're here because you weren't able to make it to the reunion couch last season on the reunion for Destiny. Sonny, for some reason, feels the need to say, well, he's gonna show up to something that he deems as important. Sonny, I'm gonna need you and your forehead to pipe down. I don't understand how you have all of this smoke for Destiny, like she should not feel slighted by what you did. Like, you have a lot of audacity to continue to try to, go at this woman when you are the one who's with her ex, knowing that y'all was developing a friendship. And see, that's why I don't let certain bitches around my man anyway. Not that my man could even get stole from me, period. But it's the fact that bitches like you are always plotting on somebody's downfall so you can scoop up in there and try to get yourself a man. But I got words for you, Sonny, as this goes on. Now, so he tells us that Sonny was Destiny's producer, meaning Carlos, and that producers are in charge of, managing the talent on the show, making sure that they're good. And she says that, I was Destiny's producer. Carlos King then says, and, because of that, y'all develop a dynamic where she is going to tell you everything that's happening in her life because, that's her job. She has to be open with you about her life. Carlos brings up how Destiny said that Sonny would try to convince her to break up with Moses and say that she can do better. Sonny denies this, and I don't believe a motherfucking word that you have to say, Sonny, because number one, you're gonna sit here and try to tell us that, oh, I didn't even Moses wasn't even around. I didn't even know Moses like that. This girl has not been sitting here divulging information to you about her relationship with, Moses because you're her producer. It does not surprise me of the level of delusion that Sonny has because, you can always peep a pick me and that somebody is real thirsty by first glance sometimes. And at this point in my life, I'm able to like really clock that real quick. So it doesn't really surprise me that Sonny is really out here looking pathetic. Like, it's no excuse for what you did. It's no excuse. Although you trying to come up with every excuse in the book, it's no excuse. And it's really coming across as a lie because you was her producer. You was. So I am pretty sure that she opened up to you about what was going on between her and Moses at that time. And you probably did tell her that she needed to leave him. You probably did because you was like, girl, as soon as you leave him, I'm going to fuck him myself. That's probably what it was given. Like, one thing about it, I can't stand no I'm going to wait in the bushes, type of hoe. Like, somebody who's waiting for your relationship to fail so they can fuck your man. Y'all, I can't stand no bitch like that. I can't stand no bitch like that. I don't care if I'm not with the nigga. I don't care if I'm not with the bitch. I don't care if it's somebody I used to date. But if you somebody I consider myself a friend with, somebody that I consider myself as having a budding relationship with, if I catch you fucking around with somebody that's my ex, I'm gonna lump your forehead up. And I low-key feel like that's what Destiny should have did to you, to be fair. But let's continue. However, Sonny says that she's in the lion's den. Well, of course, Sonny, you're in the lion's den. You fucking somebody's ex who was on the show, who has developed a fan base of her own, as small as it may be. She has, Destiny has her 14 fans. I'm just playing. Like Destiny got fans. Destiny got fans. But Sonny says that Destiny never confided in her about Moses and they never had a friendship. You a motherfucking lie, Sonny. You know damn well, since you're her producer, that she's going to have to talk to you about Moses because, that was talked about on the show. She had a relationship with Moses, and therefore I'm not surprised if you have to ask her and implore, who is Moses? Where's Moses from? What are you and Moses going through? That type of thing. So don't sit here and try to insult our intelligence, Sonny, and try to tell us that she never opened up to you about her and Moses' relationship. Who the fuck is you trying to fool here? Child. So he says that he ended up seeing Sonny talking about Moses. Now Moses said that he ended up seeing Sonny on, January the 12th at some type of event that that his family was hosting for some type of fundraiser, some shit like that. I can't remember what the event was for, but all I remember is the date of January 11th. He had saw Sonny, and apparently him and Sonny only exchanged pleasantries. Hi, how you doing? How you been? All of that shit. Like, I don't believe a thing you two motherfuckers are saying, period. So he says that he actually broke up with Destiny on the 11th. Now remember that he says that he broke up with Destiny on the 11th, but as I continue to go down this list of shit that they were saying that didn't make no motherfucking sense to me, you're gonna see what I'm talking about. So at this point, Melody is in her confessional. She's saying it sounds like a whole bunch of gray areas, and she don't do no gray areas. That's why she wearing that black and white Corella DeVille suit. So at this point, she also says that her fingers are getting tired trying to figure out the numbers of the geometric figures of the equation of the episcopal, numerical exponent at the top of the number connecting to that year month that Moses wants us to divide, multiply, flip it and return it, flip it and reverse it to figure out how him and Sonny got together. Now, does that shit make any sense? No, it doesn't. So I agree with you, Melody. Shit ain't making sense. Shit ain't adding up. And you want to know why it ain't adding up? Because bitches is lying. Bitches can't never count when they lie. Bitches, if a bitch lying, they all of a sudden when you ask them, what's your body count? How long y'all been together? When did y'all break up? When did y'all get into a relationship? Bitches start like, motherfucking stuttering like, like Porky the fucking pig. Like, why can't you answer a simple question about this relationship that you say is so good? We want to know. Why can't you tell us concretely when y'all got together and when y'all, when you and Destiny ended? And then you trying to make us believe. Girl, let me continue. All right. So now Moses is saying that they started exchanging numbers in July. So they saw each other in January. Now they didn't speak at any point from January all the way to July. Let Moses tell it, but somehow they magically were able to exchange numbers in July. And then in July, they exchanged numbers and they didn't start dating until August. Y'all, I don't know what the fuck is going on here, but it don't make sense to me. And I'm gonna be real with y'all. I don't understand what's going on here. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me, God. My God, that my pre-workout. Whew, okay, so let's continue. So Moses said he never actually broke up with Destiny, but they just knew it was over. He said due to long distance, her traveling and focusing on her career, he needed a woman that was more focused on him. Now, you told us that you and Destiny broke it off on a specific date. Now you're telling us that it was never an exact breakup. Y'all just kind of stopped talking, or what was understood didn't need to be said. Like I don't. It's not making sense to me. So you broke up with her on the 11th, but now y'all never broke up. So technically, while you sitting on this motherfucking couch married to Sonny, you technically still in a relationship with Destiny. If that ain't a motherfucking bigot, I don't. And another thing, Sonny. I mean, another thing, Moses. I'm getting real sick and tired of you bitches out here getting these motherfucking veneers and then want to pop up on television without even trying to exercise that tongue to teeth action. Okay? So if you're gonna get the veneers, bitch, you're gonna at least need to know how to, how to speak without the lisp first. You need to work through the lisp before you come to us with this. Okay, I like it was. I was like, not new teeth, who this? And he trying to work through the list, but he want to come on the show talking about he fucking one of Destiny's, potential, friends that are not now one of her friends. I was like, why didn't you come on the show last season? And it makes me wonder. I think it was because of Destiny. I think Destiny was not comfortable with him coming onto the show. I think Destiny did not want to bring him onto the show, and that's the reason why he wasn't on. Because I don't understand now why he's with Sonny, why he's all of a sudden okay with being on camera. I don't get it. I don't get it. Moses. See, y'all be naming y'all children after these biblical names and stuff like that. Real saints and devout, men of God. When you know that your son ain't gonna grow up to be shit. That's the problem right there. See, this nigga don't need to be a Moses. See, he needs to be a Daryl, a Kavan, a Javian, some type of fuck nigga name. I just can't. I really don't like calling you Moses. That was one of my favorite motherfuckers out of the Bible. I'm sorry, I didn't even mean to call him that. Excuse me. Moses ain't no talking about biblical Moses ain't no motherfucker. Okay, we gonna take that back. Okay, I'm getting too into this. I ain't trying to get struck by lightning, child. So Sonny says that it's obvious. It's obvious Destiny left a gap while trying to figure out her career over caring for her man. And she says that she's different. She knows how to prioritize her man. Sonny, you don't think it's quite strange how this man is not able to see that Destiny was not only dealing with a surprise divorce, but she was also dealing with trying to fight for custody of her child, maintain a living, have somewhere to stay, and try to, create some type of generational wealth for her child. So you telling me that Destiny was not doing what she needed to do? Or how about Moses was too fucking needy? So that's the thing about you niggas. Y'all always want a woman who has nothing going on for herself. Do not make me put your motherfucking muzzle on, okay? Don't, no. Do not bark again. I let it go once because you heard somebody going down the stairs. Don't bark again. All right? Thank you. Now, what I was saying is, it's really bothering me how Moses expected Destiny to just give all of her focus on him, like she didn't have like a child, a whole bunch of life that seemed to be all happening at once. So I'm saying, like, I feel that a man should be somebody who adds to your life, not add in stress. But like, if I have somebody I'm in a relationship with, I expect my partner to add calmness to my life, comfort to my life, happiness to my life. Not that I don't have it already, because the happiness is within me. But I don't expect him to stress me the fuck out and trying to divert my attention from all of the things that I need to do to just focusing on him. I think that says that you are extremely you're extremely insecure, immature, and it's weird to me that you expect that from a woman while also wanting her to bring something to the table. I don't understand that. I don't get it. And then you have Sonny here saying like, oh, well, I know how to prioritize my man. This relationship is built on love, trust, and God. God don't have nothing to do with this, Sonny. It's built on, desperation, hateration, and perspiration in this dancery. Okay, I don't believe that there's anything admirable in his relationship. And the fucking thing about it is, when Sonny started to talk about how this man is like the perfect man for her, this nigga just grunted. Like, she was like, and this man, it's no other man better for me than Moses. This nigga gonna say, you're not gonna say, oh, and no other woman is as great for me as Sonny. You're not gonna, so you don't even give her a compliment back. Sonny, I just hate this for you, because like, this nigga is going to suck the life out of you, and not in the good way. This man is going to drain you of your energy. He's going to drain you of your life force. He's going to drain you for everything that you are right now. You done gave up your job. You done gave up your production credit. You done gave up all of this stuff for a nigga who, you let us know in this episode and in this scene, was talking to multiple women at the same time. So my question to you is this, Sonny: since you say that Destiny was just a side chick, she wasn't even the main chick, well, how the fuck did you know that? If you said that Destiny ever talked to you about him, and you said Destiny never confided in you about him, so you telling me you just gonna go believe what the man gotta say, who was dealing with multiple women at the same time? And you don't think that this is kind of fucked up, how this man was out here putting Destiny through all of this shit, expecting her to drop her whole motherfucking career, or lack thereof, life, stop, focusing on her child, and, trying to maintain her career and stuff like that, to focus on him. And he talking to like a whole bunch of other bitches. And you telling me you don't think that something is up with that? That don't seem off to you? And this man is, you just gonna believe this man. I'm gonna assume Sonny that Moses told you that, right? And we just gonna believe Moses. Who, Sonny? You are goofy. You are goofy and pathetic. It's really pathetic. So she says that her and Destiny were never friends. She don't owe her any loyalty. She owes loyalty to herself. She said she ain't no hoe, no sideline hoe. She ain't break up no home. She said that, even when she started dating Moses, he had several women that he was dating. Destiny wasn't even the main chick. Ooh, Sonny, I can't stand you. Melody says that Destiny and Sunny, or Destiny and Moses has some type of conversation that needs to be had. I disagree with Melody. I do not think Destiny needs to have a conversation with any one of these pathetic bitches, or that have made their way out of her life. I think that Destiny should just move on, find somebody better. Yes, fucked up. You should, and maybe if she would have told you in advance, you probably would have whooped her ass, and that's probably why she waited so long to tell you all of this. But I'm gonna sit here and say this: you don't need to give them any type of energy. That's exactly what they want. You could tell Sunny's forehead is just waiting to be hit in the spotlight. Don't even get that to her. And you already know Moses wants some fucking camera time, because his ass wasn't on camera last year, but his ass is all on camera this year doing a lot of motherfucking shit. I would not offer them motherfuckers no type of conversation, but I understand you ain't got shit going on, Destiny, so you need somebody to bring your ass back onto the show. So I guess that's what it is, because she somehow made it to the credits, made it to the opening credits. I was like, oh, look at Destiny. I was like, do they change and add to this shit as time progresses? Because I was like, I don't remember Nell and Fletcher or Destiny being in there on the first episode, or I could have missed that. Is it just me? Sunny will be Risa Tisa in about a year or so. No, she won't, because ain't nobody gonna sit here and defend her like we defended Risa Tisa. We gonna eat her the fuck up. Now, moving on from big foreheaded behavior, we got some big back, big breast behavior from Marceau and Maurice. So they're in the car saying that they need to talk to Martell because stuff is getting out of control, right? Apparently, he did an interview with Tasha K. They say they believe things are going to get worse, right? He says that, exposing any past or, fucked up behavior of a spouse is not facilitating a good relationship. I just want to reiterate to you, Marceau. Marceau and Maurice have a way of trying to low-key call Melody a hoe. Is it just me that sees that? Is it just me? I feel like they low-key be trying to agree that she was out here cheating. And I feel like they know that that's some bullshit, but I feel like they say passive-aggressive, condescending bullshit to try to make it seem as if there's some type of weight to the shit that Martell is saying. But my thing is this: we don't give a fuck. Is it just me? But I just really want y'all to understand, we don't give a fuck what Martell is saying. You want to know why we don't give a fuck what Martell is saying, Marceau and Maurice? Is because we don't believe anything that bitch got to say anyway. We already know he was raised by a mama who was smoking on Marlboros. I can't never trust no man like that. Okay? Then we all know it's lies. Nothing that he says makes any sense. And I'm sorry, y'all, but if your man cheat on you and you give up some pussy for, to a nigga as some get back, I think that's completely fair. I think that's completely fair. If you've been cheating for 5 years and I've been faithful, and you cheat one more time after I take you back, expect the pussy to be sent to the nearest neighbor. Expect me to forward this pussy to the nearest patron, please. Like, if I find out that you cheated and I took you back and you cheated on me again, please expect me to forward this pussy to your brother. Please expect me to forward this pussy to somebody in your family. You know, Melody did way better than I would have did. Cause I would have fucked your brother. Shit, I would have found your daddy who was never in your life and probably fucked him too. And would have probably became your stepmama just to tell your ass that you ain't that you ain't good for nothing motherfucking son. I would have went low with this. But needless to say, I don't understand why they continue to try to insinuate that Melody was cheating or Melody's a hoe. And I don't understand why they think that we give a fuck about anything that Martell has to say. We don't believe him. He did that interview with Tasha K and we didn't give a fuck at all. Period. Okay? And the thing about it is, Melody didn't even cheat back. Melody moved out and broke up with him. Yeah, for sure, she wasn't divorced at the time, but she was definitely about to file for divorce, and it was because you cheated, and she caught you. So her moving out and getting with somebody, I think, is well within her right. Me personally. So they pull up to Martell house, right? Marceau says, wants to know why did he feel the need to go expose Melody's business to a blogger. I want to reiterate to you, Marceau, I'm gonna need you to completely fucking stop saying this shit like he's out here telling Melody's personal fucking secrets. It's a motherfucking lie. We do not believe Melody was out here fucking on bitches, niggas throughout the whole fucking marriage. We don't believe that. So stop sitting here and making it seem as if he's exposing some type of facts. Don't nobody believe with this bald, I know I'm bald-headed, but bitch, ignore that. I'm talking about Martell, okay? Do not look at me in this fucking video and say, well, Jeremy, you bald too. So what? I ain't fucking cheat on Mel. That nigga did. So we gonna focus on him being a bald bitch, okay? I'm gonna need y'all to realize that because I feel like sometimes when I be saying that, y'all be coming at me and y'all don't think I can hear you, but spiritually, I feel what y'all saying, and I don't like it, okay? I'm gonna need y'all to have some respect to me while I'm reviewing this show. But like I said, Martell is an old lying ass bald bitch who we don't even give a fuck about. We don't care about what this man is saying, y'all. We don't care. But they still out here trying to make it seem as if the weight that he's trying to put on the words that he's saying by way of Tasha K is going to mean something. Baby, that interview, came and left. We do not give a fuck about it. We don't, sweetie. So I'm gonna need you to stop trying to allude that there are some type of secrets that he's exposing about Melody. First of all, can we just say this? The marriage was in 2000 and 2000 and fucking 8 to whatever the case may be. I don't remember when they got married, but the marriage ended in 2020, right? 2020, 2019. Bitch, it's 4 to 6 years later. I don't know when the divorce finalized, but if it finalized in 2020, it's still 4 years, 4 years ago. We don't care. We don't. You already said this anyway. Okay, Martell, you said that she cheated. Okay, if she did cheat, we don't give a fuck. What now? What now? What now? What's going to change? What's going to change in your life? You're still not going to have your builder's license. You're still not going to have your children full time. You still don't have a wife. You still don't have a family. You almost act like you ain't got no fucking education. Your mama was still absent in your life. Your daddy wasn't there. You exposing Melody changed nothing in your life. But you want to know what would change your life? You focusing on things that actually matter, like your children. Like bettering yourself, getting your builder's license, getting something, that actually will give your children generational wealth, seeking therapy, seeking mental healing, emotional healing, those type of things. But the thing about Martell is he's a sociopath and a narcissist. So he feels that everything that he's doing is correct. I blame Marlene. I gotta blame Marlene. And I hate that all you motherfuckers in Alabama got all of these names with M in it. It's so annoying. I really hate. I've never seen so many M's in one place. Okay, so now, Martell says if she goes low, I'ma go lower. So you cheating and having a baby is not going low enough. So you feel the need to go even lower than cheating and having a baby on your wife. Fucking another bitch doing COVID and bringing that back to your kids. I guess you can't get any lower than that. You can get lower. So you can get lower. I did not think that you can get any lower than you could. But I want to also reiterate how it's really bothering me how everybody is sitting here ignoring the real big elephant in the room. And that's the fact that you tried to release revenge porn on her. Are we not going to talk about that? Are we just going to talk about a motherfucking fuck the interview? We don't give a fuck about that. Okay? We do not give a fuck about that interview. Okay? We want to know why the fuck did you try to release a sex tape of the mother of your children? Why are we asking that? Is it just me? But I feel like those are questions that need to be answered. Don't nobody give a, and I like, but I guess as we continue, y'all. But Marcel asked if he's doing this to, trying to. Well, first, let's say this. I'm not gonna skip this. My mind tried to skip it because I didn't want to talk about it, but we're gonna talk about it because we're gonna talk about it twice. Martell says he's tired of the fans coming at him. Marcel says like, oh, they're just deplorables. They're a group of deplorables. Now, what I won't let y'all do is insult my intelligence, okay? Now, I'm not going to sit here and call all of the fans of Love and Marriage Huntsville deplorables. I'm not going to sit here and call all of Melody's fans deplorables. But I will admit that some of y'all be batshit crazy. It's not that deep. It's not that serious. It's just a show. We do not know any of these people personally. We should be able to watch the TV, turn it off, and leave the irritation and the feelings within that episode. It should not to come home with us. We should not let it, enthrall us so much that we popping up at people's places of business. We out here calling people's places of employment. We out here doing a whole bunch of shit that we don't need to be doing. And it's not everybody. And I low-key feel that everybody has fans like that. But I'm just gonna admit that the bigger fan base of this show is males. Majority of these other people don't have much going on. But I'm saying a section in Mel's fan base, they're deranged. And not only are they deranged, but they also have channels like, devoting themselves to Melody. It's weird. And is it just me, or do y'all think it's fucking weird when people upload videos of other people's kids? And they calling themselves auntie, auntie such and such love you. Girl, they don't know you. You do not stop trying to claim that lady kids. You do not know her. It's giving creepy. No, we do not know these people. Okay? So I do agree that some of them can be deplorables. Okay? But does that mean everybody is deplorable? No. Okay? They're not. I know a lot of YouTube channels that fuck with Melody and just review content that I fuck with. Like, for example, Bonnie Blue is a fan of Melody. I don't think that she's a deplorable. I don't think that she's a deplorable at all. Jamie, that's me. Niecy Dixon, they all like really fuck with Melody. And I don't think that they're deplorables. But once we start getting down into those, those channels that are just devoted, it comes across deplorish. Okay? But I do think that's a cop out on Martell's part and Marceau's part, because at the end of the day, I don't think that, I don't think that's the problem here. The problem is that, Martell feels that the reason that he's not liked by the public is because of Mel, is because of Melody and her fan base. But the thing about it is, the reason that people don't like you is because of how you treated this woman. You have struck a chord with the fan base that has really made all of them be able to relate to each other with the trauma that they've dealt with in their own life with a man. You are that personified. So because you abuse women, because you do all of these things, and we have a woman here who managed to get out of this relationship, do better for herself after the relationship, pick herself up, build herself up bigger and better than she was before when she was with you. A lot of women relate to that, because it's either they wish they would have done that, it was too late before they realized it, or it's inspiring them to do the same thing. So as long as you continue to come at her, you're not going to get anything but people coming at you. That's how it's going to be, because you are everything that hurt these women personified. Because it's like a representation of narcissism, mental abuse, emotional abuse, infidelity, bigamy, all of those things. You are just representing all of those things. A mama's boy, broke ass nigga, all of those things. You represent that. And because you represent that, that's why they're going to continue to call you that. You can't get mad at them for clocking you for something that you actually are. See, the thing about a narcissist is they want you to, to see the facade. They want you to see the mask that they go out into the world with, right? But as soon as you see what they really are underneath all of that, they're upset. They're irate. They want to get back at you. They want to get back at the person who exposed who they really are. But the thing about it is, you expose yourself. Nobody told you to go fuck that woman. Nobody. Melody didn't tell you to do that. Melody didn't tell you to go impregnate a bitch and make her have 3 abortions. Melody didn't tell you to do that. You did that yourself. Okay? So let's move on. So Martell says, not Martell, but Marceau says, man, after you drop all it, when you drop a bomb, even though you've been attacked, you're always going to be looked at as the bad guy. Excuse me, Marceau. This bitch is the bad guy. He's the bad guy. He's the bad guy. He is the bad guy. I'm sorry to inform you. You probably thought that she was the bad guy. You are also a bad guy, except the difference between you and Martell is you got titties in a big bag. He don't have those things, but the thing about it is he's a bad guy. Your ass can be one too. But the thing about it is, what you're going to stop doing is insulting the audience's intelligence and trying to make us believe that that we're on the wrong side, of history. That Martell is the victim here, that he's just defending himself. First of all, doesn't nobody do shit to you. Nobody did shit to you. You can't be mad that fans don't fuck with you and try to claim that that's Melody bullying you. Don't nobody have to like your bitch ass. Develop your own motherfucking fan base, bitch. How about that? Develop your own fan base of deplorables. It's a whole lot of pick me girls out here ready to bust the pussy open, bust the ass open. And there's a whole lot of gay pick me's out here too that want to fuck on Martell. Obviously, some of you niggas and girls do not have no self-esteem and no self-respect. I came across way too many channels of y'all trying to allude to want to fuck this man. I do not like that. It makes me feel uncomfortable. It's something about wanting to fucking abuser that makes me want to vomit, and it's something that y'all feel so proud to say. We need to do better for ourselves. The bar is in hell at this point. Says that, Marceau Martell says that because Marceau argues with women and he says the word females. Y'all know I do not like that word. I cannot stand the word female. Not saying that the word is something I don't like, but the way that you bitches be using it. I don't know. It's something so degrading to just simplify a woman to her sexual organs. It really pisses me the fuck off. Why can't you just say women? Why can't you say woman? Shit, I'll even be okay with you saying girl. Why the fuck is you calling them females? Like they're fucking, pets at a veterinarian shop or something like that. Like, I do not like that. It really be bothering me, and it's something that they always do on this network. Female. You can talk to a female. You out here arguing with females. Like, you mean women? Oh, girl. I really, y'all, I hate these people. They're not good people, y'all. They not. They not. Kiki and Stormy meet up, y'all. Kiki says that she has told her husband the information that Tisha tried to expose about them at the reunion. Can I just let you know, Kiki, we do not want to know about you and your wide ass husband fucking around, fucking other people, you paying for pants for him and whatever weird shit that y'all had going on. We don't want to know. We would really like it if you escort yourself off of the show. At one point, I was here for Kiki. I was even supposed to interview her. But seeing Kiki unravel into this batshit crazy, borderline, schizophrenic, personality that I see on this show is given that she needs to get the fuck off this show and better herself mentally. You don't need to be around anybody's camera. And your husband, I'm going to just leave it alone, child. Stormy asks, what happened with Kiki and these bloggers? Kiki says that she was pissed off after that counseling session and she felt that she wanted to vent. So she went to her mom and and her mom went and told the bloggers everything that she told her mom. Stormy tells us that she's disappointed because it seems that Kiki is not taking accountability for anything. That's because we see that Kiki does never takes accountability for everything. It's always somebody else's fault. It's always somebody else doing something to Kiki. It's always somebody else is the reason that Kiki is in this, in this, predicament. It's always somebody else the reason that Kiki is going through this. Kiki, listen. All right, I'm gonna clap 3 times to get your attention because you seem to not be able to focus. Kiki, I mean this with all love, sweetie. You need to take a really good look at yourself and realize that you are the common denominator in a lot of the things that you're going through. You really need to take that. You really need to realize that. I think that you feel that you have been wronged continuously, that you are the victim, but I'm here to let you know, Kiki, that you're not. You're not the victim, Kiki. You're not. You're not that. And you really need to take a really good look at yourself and realize that you have a problem. I don't know if it's drugs. I don't know if you need mental help. I don't know if you got a little line problem. You seem that you do. Or it could be a mix of all of these things or a combination of certain ones. I don't know which one it could be. But at the end of the day, Kiki, you have a problem. And you really need to take care of that. Because the way you're coming across on this TV, it seems very disheveled. Very, wired up. You feel so jumpy. And it reeks of desperation. And I hate that for you. Because when I was first, introduced to Kiki, meaning, when Wanda went over to her house and, she told Wanda, I'm going to leave the hood bitch into you. So I was like, that Kiki is like a little bit different than what I'm having now, what I'm seeing now. I'm starting to see a lot of desperation to be on camera. I'm starting to see a lot of desperation to be relevant. And it's fine, Kiki, to not be on camera. It's fine to just focus on having a private life. See, you want to be in front of the camera and you want to do all of these things when you really should be focusing on bettering your private life, bettering the relationship between you and your family, bettering the relationship between you and your husband, bettering the relationship between you and yourself. But I'm continuing. So she said that she felt some type of way about Melody, and she told her mom that as well. Now, ask me why she feels some type of way about Melody. I don't motherfucking know. I don't get that. I feel that you're just bringing up people's names to be relevant, and you need to keep Melody's name out of your mouth and focus on yourself. Okay? So Stormy says that she was shocked to hear Kiki try to blame her mom. Kiki eventually apologizes and says that, regardless on if my mom told her not, it's my responsibility. And I take responsibility for that because it's gonna fall on me anyway. So I apologize. And I take responsibility for that. I was like, well, damn. Finally, after, Stormy damn near had to drag the shit out of you, Stormy tells her, you don't have to lie to me. You can be vulnerable with me, And Stormy says, I don't believe this bitch. And I was like, Stormy, you know what? I don't either. And can I say I'm fucking with Stormy this season? Can I say I'm fucking with Stormy? I don't know. I'm fucking with Stormy this season. I don't care what none of y'all got to say. Stormy is doing it for me. I feel like Stormy is branching off on her own, being able to hold scenes by herself and with other people on the cast really well. I'm proud of Stormy because Stormy was kind of making me a little bit uncomfortable her first season. I did think that she gave me weird bitch vibes, but you want to know that aside, I think that Stormy has made a really good. Stormy is looking good too. You could just tell Stormy's in a way better place than she was before, right? So yeah. Let me look at y'all comments. Now she has an alcohol line. Since when do recovering addicts do that? Trading one addiction for the other. That's addiction do's and don'ts. Melody is a cast member just like her. Who said that Melody was not a cast member, Keita? But let's continue. I would hate for this review to go left, y'all. Let's not do that. Okay, I don't want to cuss y'all out. I want us to be good. We kind of cool. We kind of got cousins. Okay? But I'm letting y'all know. I'm not saying if that was disrespectful or not, but I just want you to reiterate. I will not accept any form of disrespect. If I catch you trying to disrespect me in these comments, you will be blocked. Ain't gonna be no ban for 5 minutes. You ain't gonna be able to come back later. You ain't gonna be able to skip goal. You ain't gonna be able to collect 200s. You gonna be blocked, and you will never be able to make another comment again. And I will continue with my life. Okay, here to let y'all know that this is not that. Let's be cool. Let's all be nice to one another. All right. Okay, let's continue. So, Kimmy says, Kimmy and Tisha meet up, right? They meet up to go have some type of lunch or dinner or whatever the case may be. Kimmy says that, Sunny is in town. So she asked her if she was open to having a sit down and talk. She's hopeful that Sunny will be open to telling them about, all of, what's going on in her relationship and what's going on with her, in Destiny. Tisha says that her and Marcel went to Africa and it was a good experience. I was like, I'm happy for Tisha. Good for you. Good for you, Tisha. I'm not mad at you, Tisha. Good for you. Sunny pops in and shocks the shit out of Tisha because little did we know Kimmy did not tell Tisha that Sonny was coming. Why didn't Kimmy tell Tisha that Sonny was coming? And it's because Kimmy is messy as fuck. It's real strange to me, Kimmy, how your ass just bounced back from cancer and your ass is already being messy. See, if it was me and I had triple negative breast cancer and God healed me, see, I would be at the latest, Episcopal Baptist church. I'll be out here, I'll be in my nun outfit. I'll be in the latest, Tasha Cobb's fan club. I'll be out here looking at all the Kiara, shared, whatever her husband last name is, YouTube videos. I'll learn all the words to, it's a leak in this old building by, by what's LaShawn Pace. I'd be doing so much more than just being an old messy heifer. But I see it's in your blood and you can't help it. Kimmy can't help herself. Kimmy cannot help herself. Cancer cannot stop Kimmy from being messy, y'all. That's crazy. Tisha, so Kimmy says that she appreciates how, Sonny was there for her along with the rest of the production staff last season when she was going through her hard time. And, that because of that, she wanted to extend, Sonny the ability to talk about what she's going through and what she's talking about or what she's, dealing with in her life right now. Right? Tisha says, not Tisha, but Sonny says, okay, we know that there's rumors going on. Kimmy says that as well. Tisha interrupts and says, well, it's not really rumors because we see this shit on social media. Y'all in photos, y'all got married. Right? Sonny says that her and Moses had never even met when him and Destiny were together. But I was like, wait, Sonny, I thought you said that Destiny wasn't even really with Moses, that Moses had a whole bunch of other women. So why does it even matter if you met him or not? Strike one. Tisha says that's crazy that somebody can develop a friendship and end up dating somebody's dude. Like, that's messed up. And I agree with Tisha. I was really happy that Tisha was really pressing Sonny because I feel that Sonny is coming onto this show with a lot of audacity and disrespect for Destiny. And I really don't understand where that's coming from. However, a part of me, I just want to reiterate, I don't feel bad for Destiny. Because I feel Destiny has had a very questionable relationship with Martell. And if you ask me, I think they've been fucking. I just don't think that they're going to admit it. But I do think that Martell has alluded to it multiple times. But because I can't prove it, because nobody said it, I can't claim that that's what happened. But I just know, I feel that in my heart, that I feel that Martell at some point has had a tour of Destiny's vagina. I feel that. Not saying that it's fact. So some part of me, I can't feel bad for Destiny. But I still feel that Sonny is dead ass wrong. And I'm gonna be able to say that from the rooftops. Cause it's real fucked up. I would never fuck with somebody I considered a friend or trying to build a friendship with. I would never go fuck around with their ex. How pathetic. Says she, so Sonny says that she knows that it appears that she broke girl code, but that's not what it really was, right? Sonny says that she was starting a friendship with Destiny and they were building, but she had to make a decision. Is it going to be a friendship with a girlfriend that I can have, a real strong bond with? Or am I going to try to build a family with her ex that dogged her the fuck out and, and demanded that she focus all her energy on him? Sonny said that she took it upon herself to make that choice to deal with the man and go with trying to have a family.
Sonny, this is the thing. You full of shit. And you don't like women. Not saying, sexually, but the thing about it is you basically just let me know that you honor your relationships with men more than your relationships with women. Because you're basically saying, I'm going to throw away a potential real friendship with somebody that really cared about me, liked me, potentially even had some love for me, to throw that away so I could fuck around with their ex because I want a family and children. Like there aren't a whole bunch of desperate ass niggas out here who would take up anything. Like, it's so easy to get a nigga in 2024. Like, you're trying to make it seem that Destiny's ex was your only chance to have a family. That's weird as fuck. And you full of it. It wasn't because you wanted a family. It's because you thought he was fine. You probably wanted him that whole time. So now you're going to go fuck him and deal with him and try to claim it as because you wanted a family. And you probably do want a family. But you know damn well you didn't have to get with Destiny's ex to get that. But let's continue. So Sonny says that she chose family. She says that she had a woman that she was developing a friendship with, but she has a lot of friends. She had potential to have a family and a child. You can have a child by yourself. It's so many different fucking sperm banks. And if we being fucking honest, all these niggas dudes get y'all pregnant and then don't help y'all with the child anyway. So what would have been a difference? At least you would have been able to choose the man that was going to impregnate you. Make sure that, he had some good DNA that was going to make you have a complicated child going forward. I don't know. But she says that she wouldn't even have slept well if she didn't reach out to Destiny. Then Tisha asked, well, not Tisha, but Kimmy asked, well, why would you not sleep well at night if you didn't reach out to Destiny? If you felt that you weren't doing anything wrong. And that's what a bitch got tripped up because she know she was doing some wrong stuff. You know that you was dead ass wrong. You know that you had no motherfucking right to get with that woman's ex. You know you had no motherfucking right. And you felt bad about it, which is why you felt that if you didn't say anything to her, you wouldn't be able to sleep good at night because you're sitting here cuddling up, fucking her man, probably sucking all up on that man, knowing that was Destiny's ex. So you probably knew everything that Destiny was going through at the time of that relationship while being with him, and you just said, "Okay, I'm gonna throw this friendship away and get with her ex nigga." Crazy work. Crazy work. You ain't shit, Sonny. You really ain't shit. Tisha says that she didn't really expect Sonny to be the trifling type of female. Sonny says that she ain't trifling. According to this watch that I don't have on my hand right now, it looked like your ass has been trifling. Look like you've been trifling as hell. But let's continue. Sonny said, well, Destiny, I gave her money. I've done a whole bunch of stuff for her. But how was you giving her money if you wasn't her friend? Why was you giving her money? You wasn't her friend, right? Why was you giving her money? Tisha then says, why are you bringing up the fact that you gave her money, that you did stuff for her? Because, that's exactly what Mel did. It's a jab. First of all, Tisha, that's not what Mel did. Destiny was going around calling Melody a badass friend, so Melody was giving her all the instances that she was not a bad friend. Sonny said that she was never this girlfriend. So why the fuck are you bringing up that you gave her? So you saying because I gave you money, I should have the right to fuck your man? What are you saying, Sonny? Thank you, Renee. I appreciate that. But I'm gonna just let you know this, Sonny. what you reap, I mean what you sow, you're gonna reap that. This man, all of the pain, all of the stuff that y'all out here trolling Destiny and shit, insulting Destiny, calling her a side chick, saying all of this stuff about her. I just want to reiterate that you're gonna have to go through all of that shit yourself. I'm here to let you know right here and right now. Yes, Moses may be as fine as I don't know any country ass southern sayings, fine as hell. I'm gonna just say that. I was gonna say fine as some type of hair or some type of silk or some shit like that, but I can't remember that country shit people be saying. I'm from Las Vegas. But I'm here to let you know he might be all of those things, ma'am. But he's a user. He's selfish. He's narcissistic. He's a lot of different things, ma'am. And I want to let you know that all of those things included, you're going to have to put up with. And yeah, you might put up with it, but it's going to tire you the fuck out. He's gonna drain your energy. He's gonna drain your life force. You're gonna have to limit yourself. You're gonna have to stop chasing after your dreams because you with a man who only wants you to focus on him. Prioritize him. You're not with a man who's out here telling you to go chase your dreams, go out here and do your thing. I'm with you still. I'm out here chasing my stuff as well, chasing my dreams as well. You with a man who says abandon your dreams, abandon your career, and just focus on me. But you want to know, with all of that being said, Moses never once said that he was able to take care of a family on his own. Fine as frog hair. That's what I was thinking about. Thank you, Nikki. Thank you, Nikki. Thank you, Nikki. I believe that. Well, Sonny don't really have no money because she was a producer on the show. He's using Sonny for some spotlight because now he's on the show. That's what he's using Sonny for. To be fair. All right. So now, hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I need to go get something to drink. Ooh, yeah. Oh, girl. All right. Excuse the hell out of me, y'all. I have not ate yet, y'all. So like I can feel my stomach imploding on it. So when you drink a little soda, something that has a little sugar on it, it helps settle your stomach for the time being. I'm gonna eat after I get off of here. Okay. But next scene. So Melody and Kiki meet up at Melody's rehearsal. She's like, she's rehearsing, I think you're so uncool. I think you're acting a fool, and all my friends be roasting you. Side Chick of the Year award. I love that song. Also, y'all, I really fuck with Melody's new song. Have y'all heard it? Have y'all heard Melody new song? I was like, okay, I'm bopping to this. I was like, Melody cussing a little bit. I was like, I'm so happy that Melody cussing. I was like, Melody, if you don't cuss in this shit, so you gotta get that. You gotta get that frustration out, sis. This nigga been bothering you. Cuss that nigga out. See, you see me right now. You see, I've been battling, depression, dealing with a friend that passed away in 2022. Stress from work. You know what I do? You know what I do when I get home and I get in the car? I cuss. And you know what that does? It alleviates me. Sometimes you just gotta yell, bitch, nigga. Sometimes you gotta get that out. And I was really happy. I was like, okay, Melody, this song don't sound bad. Period. It's my favorite one that she released so far. The last one that I like that she released, what was that one? I think it was called like Water or Down or something like that. I can't remember. But it was like the second one after Side Chick of the Year award. Mel read Martell for filth on that new track. Yes, she did. Yes, she did, and it sounds better written. I think that's her best track yet. Period. Love that. I love when people chase their dreams, even if the shit don't take off, or you ain't on the top of the billboard. Just do something that you love to do. Do something that make you happy. Do something that you enjoy. If you don't, even if you can't sing, if you feel the need to go to a motherfucking studio and make yourself a damn song sounding like a motherfucking cat dying, then do that. If it makes you happy and you like the shit. Period. Okay. Don't ever feel that you have to limit yourself, that you can't go, go and chase your dreams or your hobbies. Go and do shit that make you happy. It don't matter who like it or who don't like it. Okay? Except for fucking on somebody else's man. See, I see Sonny's hobbies is fucking on Destiny's ex, but that's not a hobby that we support here, Sonny. So I know you may be thinking that we're gonna give you a free pass because that could be one of your hobbies, but no, ma'am, you don't get no free pass here. But let's continue. Sorry, y'all. I do not like Sonny. I don't know if y'all can tell. I do not like her. Okay. All right, so Melody says that she's been here on the vlogs, that Kiki has been calling her all types of bad friends for the trip that she wasn't even invited on. She says so she wants to set the record straight. Kiki says to Mel as soon as she walks in, she was like, "It's good to see you. I know you aren't that happy to see me." Melody agrees and, nods and, says, "Well, yeah, I'm not happy to see you." I was like, woo, shit. Woo, child. Child, us water signs, like, let me tell you, a Scorpio, that's some nasty work, girl. And you want to know a Pisces? Okay, so Cancers are like the good guys. Oh, the water signs. The Scorpios are like the bad guys. And then you have the Pisces, which has traits of both. They could be either or, which is why you see two fish, because you could have a dichotomy of personas. You can have a good Pisces moment. You can have your bad Pisces moment. It's giving. I was like, "Ooh, child, Kiki, she about to embarrass. She about to embarrass the shit out of you." This whole conversation, y'all, I felt so embarrassed for Kiki. I was like, "Ooh, girl." Melly said, I'm not happy to see you." So Kiki says that, but basically Melody gives her the floor. Melody says, "I want to allow you to say whatever you feel, and then I'm just going to respond after that." Kiki says that she felt slighted by Mel and that she vented to her mom. Then her mom went to the blogger. She said because her mom took it to a blogger, it came across as if she was just bashing Mel, but it wasn't even Mel per se. It was everything about that trip. Kiki blames it on her mom, but then says, also, I have to just take it onto the head. There's no excuse for it. I apologize. She keeps on saying that there's no excuse, but somehow her mama keep on getting mentioned. I don't motherfucking know how. You can try to say that you ain't giving out no excuses, but you sitting here blaming your mama when they supposedly got recordings of you talking all of this shit yourself. It's real weird to me, girl. And it's giving lies. Giving lies. Let's continue. Also, y'all, like the video. Y'all, this take a lot of energy. Bitch, I'm tired. I'm not calling y'all some bitches, but y'all just know I cuss. So and I can cuss. I dedicated my life to the U.S. military. 4 years in the Navy. Yes, I'm a sailor and I cuss like one. Y'all gonna have to accept me for me. See, that's my motherfucking hobby. Okay? Accept me for that. But let's continue. All right. So Melody says that she heard a lot about what Kiki feels. She says now it's time for her to hear how she feels. Oh, girl, Melody dog walked this lady verbally in the nicest way. I felt so bad for Kiki. She says Kiki never reached out after the stuff happened with the blog. She said that you could have reached out to me. You could have said, "Look, girl, let's meet up and sit down. I just want to talk about what's going on with these blogs. I just want to let you know I messed up." She says, "Girl, you did not even do that." Kiki says that she's not good with confrontation. Melody says, bitch, please. You threw a motherfucking drink in your own cousin's face on nationally syndicated television. What the fuck you mean you not good with confrontation? Kiki says, well, that's different. She be on some messy shit. So I guess, you can just deal with confrontation when it comes to Tisha. And then you want to say that I ain't did half of the shit that she's done. What does that mean? Are you trying to like strike a chord with Melody? And because you don't think Melody is fucking with Tisha like that? Wrong answer. Wrong answer, Kiki. That's not what you need to do right now. You said it ain't come with no excuses, but it's giving me excuses. Okay? Do better. It's giving no. Child, Melody says that she warned her about that blogger. I don't know who the fuck this blogger is. Please do not put it in the comment section. I don't care. I don't know who this is. But Melody says the thing about sharing things with bloggers before it airs is a no-go. That's potentially putting her money at risk. She has children to take care of. Melody says that she's been there for her, promoting her book about sobriety that never materialized, even so went so far as to give her a drug test to prove that she's not out here on drugs. She even says that when nobody else was on her side, she defended her, which is completely true. So how is she a bad friend? Kiki, do you even know why you was mad at Mel? Girl, you don't even know why you mad. Girl, you just get on this line and just be talking about anything. Bless her heart, Lord. She knows not what she does. Melody says she doesn't have any room for disloyal people in her inner friend circle. Melody says that she wishes her the best. And she wishes her the best on her journey, but she can't have anyone in her life she can't trust. She tells us she has no more room in her life for Kiki. We see Kiki walk out of the venue, walk into her 1985 Mercedes Benz, and we see her drive away into the highway. How embarrassing. Kiki, you should be ashamed of yourself, sis. I just really want you to go home and just focus on yourself for the time being. Now, y'all, we have the next episode. So the next episode's review is going to be pretty quick. It wasn't really much for me to talk about. I do have a couple of things that's on my mind that I want to say, but we're going to get into it as we go along, I guess. So let's start episode 3 review. So we open up this episode with Mel and Nell. I hate how their names rhyme. I don't appreciate that. But what the fuck does Nell stand for? What does Nell stand for? Nelethia? Nellamy? Or Neldosia? Neldocious? Nella fella for fella or something. I really want. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to think of some shit that has Nell at the beginning. I can't. Or is that the end of the name? What's y'all? Can y'all put her name in the chat, please? Linnell. Is it so? Is Lernell? Is it Lernell or Linnell? Not her mama named her Lernell. What are y'all putting Nellamita? Y'all ignorant. Anyway, y'all already know how I feel about Nell, y'all. I'm sorry, my nose is running. It is so cold in this house. It's like it is summer and it's only like 60 something degrees outside. But I am not turning that heat on because I am about to run my gas bill up, child. I mean my power bill. Cause it's gonna be like 75 degrees in it, like when I wake up. But the temperature be dropping so crazy, y'all. I can't take it. So Mel says that she didn't come. Mel asks, why didn't Nell come to the podcast? Nell says that it was sold out, but Mel says that she could have reached out to her friend. Nell says that she, let Melody down, and it seemed that Melody was hurt. And she was sorry for hurting Melody. I don't believe anything that Nell has to say. Something about Nell seems disingenuous to me. Is it just me? Is it just me, or did Nell seems a little bit disingenuous? Um, so Nell asks Melody about Martell getting arrested. She basically gives her the rundown, basically lets us know what we already know now. She, that, it started, in 2022 when, Martell sent her that screenshot of the sex tape and said that if you don't stop bullying me, I'm going to send this out. After that happened, she let it go. She let it pass. But then she saw something online about Martell's baby mama talking about she has a video she showed her sister. So she went and filed a police report and pressed charges and took it to the magistrate and got the justice that she deserved. She says she let God, she believes in divine timing. So whenever they decided to wrangle Martell ass up and take his ass to jail is when they decided to do it. She wasn't going to try to force it, hurry the process up. She allowed the process to play out on its own. I just want to say this. I hear what Melody is saying about that divine time and stuff, but I want to reiterate to y'all women. Melody is different. Okay? Do not believe in divine timing when it comes to your life. Okay? I'm talking about in realms of domestic violence. Okay? Do not, if you go and file charges for a man that's beating you, stalking you, doing something really messed up to you, and it's been 8 months and the nigga ain't been arrested, I do think that you should, start wondering and inquiring with the police department why this nigga ain't got, arrested yet. Okay? Now, Melody is her own separate case, y'all. And I support her doing that way because I can understand, the dynamics of it all. But I'm just saying, yeah, it's different. Don't let divine timing get y'all fucked up out here. If you went and pressed charges and that man has not been arrested, go see why the fuck he ain't been arrested and press for that nigga to get arrested. Okay? It press for him to get arrested. All right? You understand what I'm saying, right? So if a man been stalking you, harassing you, or whatever the case may be, and you press charges and it's 8 months later and you ain't seen that he been arrested, I'm gonna need you to follow up and make sure that he gets some justice. Don't let this time fly by and just wait for whatever happened, because things can escalate and you could potentially put yourself in a very dangerous predicament. Thank God that wasn't Melody's story, but I just really want to reiterate to y'all, please take that very seriously. But let's continue. Nell asked Melody about whatever happened between the blogger or whatever blogger drama. Melody says, I didn't see it, but you want to know something? Obviously, it didn't turn out so good for him. Once again, I do not know who the fuck they talking about. That's none of my business. I do not be messaging these celebrities. I do not be asking people for shit. All I do is just review these shows, go to work, and mind my motherfucking business and go to the gym. Okay? So I don't know who they talking about, and I would really like it if y'all do not bring up who they talking about. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Nell says that she dealt with something similar. She says that apparently her daughter has went on some type of blog, her stepdaughter that is, went on some type of blog and just exposed her. And basically said that she was a side chick or whatever the case may be. And she said that those are lies. She said, first of all, her and whatchamacallit, they were getting a separation. They were separated, preparing for divorce. That's when she got with, Fletcher. Why are we calling him Fletcher and not Chris? I'm gonna call that nigga Chris. Okay? That's when she got with Chris. Now, I don't know anything about Chris Fletcher and Nell, to be honest. I didn't watch the last season. I don't really know what they've been doing or whatever the case may be. I don't know what's going on, but something tells me if the daughter is exposing you, the daughter feels that she's being overlooked and possibly mistreated. Nikki, who are you talking about? Pause. Nikki, what are you talking about? Who do I be on the panel with that has anything to do with anything on this show? I would like to know that. Are you talking to me? I just want to know. I'm gonna give you a second to answer that because I know me and Nikki, we go back like cornrows. We go back like dookie braids. I don't think that this had nothing to do with. I don't think this had anything to do with Terrence. Terrence is not the blogger that they're talking about. Terrence has not been going through anything. And Terrence do not be caring about these people like that. He reviews the show and he goes about his business. He ain't out here trying to contact the cast to to try to. The blogger interview was T. At the end of the day, my friend is human. Terrence is a human. He allowed to make mistakes. I love my friend. Okay, what y'all won't do? Oh, okay, never mind. I see what y'all talking about. I see what y'all talking about. Y'all talking about the interview. Y'all talking about the interview with the stepdaughter. Okay, I thought y'all was talking about the interview with that Melody was talking about. Or whatever blogger that Melody was talking about. So we ain't talking about. So we just talking about T doing the interview. Okay, I support friend. Interview the damn daughter. Shit, I don't like Nell no way. So I fucks with it. Period. But like I said, my friend is my friend. I love me some Terrence. Terrence is a really good person, y'all. Terrence is really nice. Y'all really don't know that because of how he reviews, but outside of that, Terrence is probably one of the most docile, kindest individuals that I've come across off YouTube. But don't be blaming T. T ain't had shit to do with it. Blame the daughter. Blame the motherfucking daughter. He only offered. Okay? But don't be lumping my friend like he been doing something wrong. He can interview the damn daughter. Okay. But anyway, let's move on, child. So Stormy meets up with her friend. Now, y'all, this is where it starts. This is where things started to get weird. What's up, Diego? How you doing? This is when things started to get weird, y'all. Now, I don't have a problem with I don't have a problem with this scene per se. I just feel that the producers are not doing their part in introducing people to us. Cause it just really feels that at this point that we just saw, Stormy meet up with somebody random. We found out that her name is Latricia, or whatever, which one. And then we just started asking Latricia weird ass questions. I was like, now is it me? I did not say, Key, do not be, I don't want to know. I don't hold on. I'm just gonna remove that. Now we you can comment anything else, but I'm gonna just need you to not mention that person in my live, please. So I'm gonna need y'all. Can y'all please just delete that comment that has the harassing blogger? I don't want that to be named in here. We don't give people free promotion on my channel. I don't give a fuck if they do have bigger motherfucking platforms than me. Okay? Unless they T, Scotty, Chef Don, Tremel, Carl, Jamar, Sakina, um, Bell Perspective, Barb, Barb, and Bonnie Bella. Those are the only ones that we talking about in this chat. Anybody else? I don't know any of these bitches. Okay, we gotta stay tunnel vision. Don't. I know I'm saying I don't know who it is, but I'm not asking to know who it is. Okay, I just listen to y'all. Everybody that I fuck with. Okay, anybody outside of that, please don't mention them here. All right. All right, so let's move on. so so they talk about, y'all, I'm so confused with this. So I'm not going to go off the notes because my notes are confusing as well. So when Stormy sat down with this lady, she tells her that the lady name is, Latricia. She goes to the gym, sometimes 2 to 3 times a day. She was in a relationship with somebody that Stormy had called Mister. She's in a relationship with somebody named Ken now. We also find out that she's happily in a relationship, that they met in an upscale event or something. Like, y'all, I was so confused. I was like, so we're not even gonna give this lady a proper introduction? Like, I'm just saying, at least we could have her in a group event, and then she walk in, and then we ask like, oh my god, who is this? Well, this Latricia, she's a fitness guru. She loves to work out, and she actually just got into a new relationship. What's your man name again? Kim. My man is Kim, and she was previously married. Oh, you was previously married? Oh, for real? What happened? He treated me bad, but I was happy to bounce back, and I dived headfirst into my fitness and just really focused on myself and bettering myself, and then love found me. You see, that's how you do that. You don't just bring two people to just a random table and just start asking this person who we don't know weird ass questions. Now, not to blame Stormy, I appreciate Stormy trying to bring this lady on, right? I appreciate that. However, it just seemed kind of weird how this conversation rolled out. But one thing I was happy about, her man is her side nigga, but they trying to make it sound less salacious. What? How did you know that? Wait, do y'all already know who this is? This is my first time meeting this lady. So basically, the man that she with now is the side nigga. So So he the side nigga. I mean, but to be real, a lot of y'all motherfuckers out here be disrespecting women and don't really honor them. So if they find a nigga that can do better, then I respect that. She could be like Tisha. She could be like Tisha and Kimmy, stuck in a marriage with a man that don't even honor or treat you right. They say she's still married, and she connected to Martell, allegedly. Yeah, she said she hasn't been divorced yet. She's one of Hotel's victims. Oh girl, this is messy. It's a bunch of side pieces on this show. Seems that way. Ooh, child, her man is her side nigga, but they trying to make it sound less salacious. Wait, but how did we find that out? Like, was that on was that on the episode and I just didn't pay attention? Or is that some like secret information that y'all just found out? How do we come to this conclusion? She's still married, saying he was horrible, but her current man is her rebound. Shit, when God says go, go. For Stormy to call him Mister, he had to be an MFer. She seemed like a quiet freak. She probably is. I'm down with that life. It was in a super trailer. I have not seen a super trailer. She also said her skeletons in the closet, or she also said she has skeletons in the closet. I mean, we all got skeletons, child. I mean, so when she said that, I was like, yeah, I got some skeletons too. Like I got some shit I hate for somebody to come up on here and expose me for. But hey, the YouTube streets is where the real tea is. Yeah, but the thing about it, y'all, is like the thing about it is when I do those motherfucking searches about shit regarding to this show, y'all. I don't know if YouTube is trying to force me, but they just start literally just only putting up Love and Marriage Huntsville channels, and I just can't do it, y'all. So I don't even search any after my review was done. After I finish watching the show and I review, it's not really given I'm going to go look at other stuff about it. Because when I do that, every video that they recommend me is some type of, Martell is once again on Instagram, being the dirt bag that he is. Like okay, man. I agree that he's a dirtbag, but I just don't need to see a YouTube video about it. You know what I'm saying? That's how I am. She said 2 closets. Shit, I got 2 closets too. Well, but the only thing about it is you can't expose me to my man because I didn't told him everything about me. I'm honest with my lovers. Okay, my lover. I only have one, but I'm just saying that I'm completely honest. But we all got shit in our closet. Oh yeah, y'all. Like when I tell you, I click on one motherfucking video, then the next. And mind y'all already know I love to watch boxing content and Muay Thai, fights and anime, manga breakdowns and stuff like that. So when I miss videos because all I'm seeing is updates about what Martell put on Instagram, I don't like that. Not saying it's a problem that they're making that content. It's a problem that YouTube is interrupting my flow of videos that should be getting recommended to me just because I clicked one time on a video. They be on that bullshit. Notice how they do that, but they bet y'all motherfuckers didn't get me recommended, did you? Huh? Bet they didn't recommend my shit, right? YouTube is on that bullshit sometimes, y'all. Her skeleton is her and Martell know each other. But notice she came in like she just Stormy friend. So I'm saying like, so are we saying that she was wrong for fucking Martell? Is that what we saying? So wait, but if so you saying that she was fucking Martell when she was married? Is that what y'all saying? Not Martell was a side nigga. Is that what y'all saying in here? Y'all's out here dropping tea. I need to focus. So next we see Stormy and Courtney go car shopping. Child, they talk about the surrogate, love that for them. Like I said, I mean, like it's not a lot to talk about to be fair, but I'm not mad at these Stormy scenes. But I'm just saying I feel like if we're gonna have Stormy scenes, we're gonna need balance of drama as well. I'm liking Stormy so far this season. I feel that she feels refreshed. She feels like she feels better. She gives off a better aura, better energy. I fucks with Stormy. I know I'm gonna probably get attacked for that, but I can't say that, Stormy is like, I don't know. That hasn't been confirmed yet. We don't know that for sure. They allude to her Martell humping as Cass interacts with her. They're gonna discuss how he brought her to the house he had with Mel. So who knows who was the side? Oh, that convo with Trish and her dude, you can tell they're setting up the scene for all that stuff that's about to come out about her and the ex. Her dude was like, "Don't be starting stuff with these folks." Yeah, her man did tell her don't be messy. Her man did say, "Do not be going to this person saying this and then that person saying that." Her man did say that. Okay, so now we're back at Ken and Latricia at their house. So apparently they're both were married or whatever. She has a daughter, he has a child. They are hoping to have a blended family. He's about to propose to her. He's just waiting for the right moment. I was like, well, damn, if you tell the bitch that you about to propose, it kind of fucks up the excitement or the anticipation. It's kind of like, oh, just when are you gonna do it already? That's what it's gonna come across as. Like, don't tell her that you about to do it. Just do it. I don't know. That's just me. You could tell Trisha isn't comfortable around the camera. It's like she has a very tight tooth type of talking that I don't like. She does seem very uncomfortable. She seems like she could be a cool chick, but she does come across real messy because how many times are you going to let us know that you're about to train Latricia? First of all, Latricia had a BBL. She don't really need to work out with you anyway. Okay? Then we find out that her and Martell know each other and that her and Destiny know each other because Destiny and Martell used to go to the gym and Destiny was getting trained by her. So I was like, so did Destiny introduce you to Martell and then y'all started fucking then? Is that what it is? That's what I'm thinking now. I wasn't thinking that when the show happened. I was just like, oh, that's weird. That like you have ties to Melody and Destiny. And like you're not Melody, but you have ties to Martell and Destiny. That's kind of weird. I don't know. That's weird. That's quite a coincidence to me. Stormy is a politically correct bone carrier. I fucks with it. I fucks with it though. I fucks with it though. Yes, she is sneaky. Yes, Tisha does. The BBL is gone. Tisha does not look bad. Stop, Prosperity. Tisha did like, yeah, but the BBL didn't turn her into a double X. Y'all, we're not body shaming, okay? Unless it's Marceau. Which brings me to the fact that they said that they always see Marceau in the gym. I was like, in who? In who gym? It must be that same gym that what's her name? What's her name? Lou, like Lou was going to, Big Lou. I was like, it must have been that gym. The gym that don't let you lose weight, the gym that basically keep your ass the same size and don't have no changes. I was like, cause the way Lou and Marceau got matching double D breast. I can't tell them neither one of these motherfuckers is working out. I can't tell. I was like, what? I was like, what gym? What workout? What are we doing? Are we just lifting weights? Are we getting on the treadmill? Are we doing cardio? Are we hitting jumping jacks? Are we running in place, doing mountain climbers, doing burpees? What are we doing in this gym? Because based on the titties that we saw in Maurice's car that Marceau was carrying in that jacket, I don't know where the fuck the exercise is coming in at. I don't know. But if anything is double XL, it would definitely be Marceau's breast. I don't know why we calling Tisha double XL like Tisha is like some type of obese woman. Y'all crazy. Like, stop that. Stop that. Stop that. Her mentality is ridiculous. I do think that Tisha's mentality is ridiculous, and we gonna get into that. But I don't think, Tisha's like obese. I don't think that Tisha is a double XL. Y'all, look, y'all capping. I ain't about to do that with y'all. Ciao. Okay, so he said that he never saw a woman who could be the type of woman, his type of wife that his mom was. And she said that she never saw a man that could be the type of father that her dad was. I don't know, but is it just me or is it kind of weird that a nigga wants you to be like their mama? I don't know. Like I don't that don't sound right. Not saying that it's not right, but I'm just saying it sounds a little off. Okay? Can we all agree upon that? But, good luck to you, Trisha. I guess, girl. Melody, Tisha, and Kimmy meet up. Oh, thank God we have the last scene, y'all. I'm ready to eat. I'm ready to get up off here. All right. Let's do this. So Melody, Tisha, and Kimmy meet up to pot plants. First of all, I want to say how I really fuck with Melody's hair. I was like, this is like the blonde bang that she had that first season, but it's like elevated. It's so pretty on her. It's like the perfect shade of blonde with black, and it's blended so well. I was like, Melody, yes, you look good. You really do. I was like, yes, I fucks with that hairstyle. But they up here, they greet Melody, Tisha, Mark, and Kimmy up to like, oh my God, is this an old male back with the blonde swoop, man? I used to love that blonde swoop. I was like, Tisha, not the blonde swoop that was trying to destroy your marriage. I was like, we love the blonde swoop now. I was like, we love the blonde swoop bang now. But I was like, I thought the blonde swoop bang was going out of his way to destroy your marriage. Which one is going to be? Huh, Tisha? I thought the blonde swoop was trying to destroy your marriage. That's what you said. Now you missed and always loved the blonde swoop and you missed that old Melody. I thought the old Melody was trying to destroy your marriage. But let's continue, child. I get what you're saying. I'm just picking. Okay, let's continue. But Melody and Tisha are meeting up to catch up. They let us Kimmy lets us know that her mom, was diagnosed with breast cancer, but it was triple positive. So it grew slow and they were able to catch it in time. And her mom is doing well and she's having a really good recovery. Her mom is doing way better. She says that her mom was doing way better than her because she had triple negative breast cancer and it was extremely aggressive and, very fast, growing. They asked Tisha, how's her house coming along in the office? Melody says, well, maybe, well, hold on. Kimmy offers her an office space. Then after Kimmy offers her an office space, Melody says, well, she may not even need that because you remember the last time we were talking, she said that she needed, to just focus on being a mom and she didn't know if she wanted to continue doing like, business and stuff like that. Tisha said, yeah, I get that, but I'm still working. But it was the fact that, I thought that when my baby had went to school, I thought I would have more time, but then I realized that it's going to take more time because I have to go up to the school, go to all of these events at the school and whatnot. I was like, that's crazy. I was like, that's how you know Tisha a good mama, because my mama barely showed up to the motherfucking schoolhouse. Okay. My mama barely showed up to that. My mama never had to show up to the school, to be honest, unless I was getting suspended, placed on, in-house suspension or something like that, or whatever the case may be, which was never really often. I didn't really get in trouble I only got in trouble my middle school year. In high school, I never really got in trouble. I went to a magnet school. So, like, and even at the magnet school, we didn't have like a lot of parent events. Like, it was never that. So I was like, is that something that they're doing now? Like parents always got to come up to the school to do events and stuff like that. I was like, okay. I was like, all right. I get it. I was like, sound like a good mom to me. In other words, Martell told her to stay her ass at home. Oh my God, Alf Mick. Alf MC. Now that is not what Tisha said. Tisha said that she going to the schoolhouse. So we just gonna believe Tisha and just believe that she just going up to the schoolhouse, and that's why she can't go to work. Okay? Cause she too busy going up to the school. I was like, well shit, who going to school? You or the girl, you or the damn daughter? I was like, y'all doing the work together? What's going on? Mel was definitely carrying in this scene, and I'm gonna talk about that too. But let's continue, child. So they asked Mel about the arrest and if it was true that she filed the arrest for stuff that happened in 2022. Mel basically lets them know everything that happened. Mel says, it started in 2022. Yes, that was, correct. But what happened was the fact that, I let it go that he sent me that, that text. I just shrugged it off as, just a baseless, threat. But it wasn't until I came online and I saw that the baby mama was saying that she saw the tape, she saw this video, and that her sister seen it, and that she was gonna, expose it. That's when I had to get the authorities involved. And it's so crazy because I was wondering why Martell had, covered up his penis, in black marker in the video. It's because he wanted to get it exposed. He didn't want nobody to know it was him, so he can get his baby mama to, try to say it was somebody else. Jeremy, you really believe Tisha is excused? Nah, as a working mother of two boys who was very active in sports and honor society, she sounded just like a friend of mine who has her own Marceau. Now, Alfie, I don't know if she's out here cheating. I don't know if that's what you're trying to say. But I already let y'all know my mama didn't have to come up to the damn school. And I went to a magnet school. I went to a STEM school, so they so after y'all, this is that shit that I be telling you I don't like about Kimmy. I don't like her. I don't. So Kimmy says that oh my God, after Mel explained it, it made so much sense. And you want to know what? It made more sense than what I was actually going to give her credit for. What the fuck does that mean? I don't know why Kimmy is trying to paint this picture as if, Melody is out here always trying to get Martell. Like, what the fuck does that even mean? Like, it was more so, it was you, like, it made more sense than what you were going to give her credit. What does that mean, Kimmy? You think that she would just automatically get the father of her kids arrested for no reason just to be spiteful? Kimmy, it's okay to shut up sometimes. It is okay to shut up. It is okay. See, this is why they ain't nice to you. See, you said that this is why they don't like you. See, this is why we don't like you. I'm not a millimeter or anything of the sort, but I don't like you at all anyway. And this is just me watching the show. I don't like Kimmy. But yeah, let's move on, Joe. I'm not gonna give you too much, Kimmy, because like I'm hungry and I'm weak right now, and I don't have that energy to give you right now. But get away from me. Get away from me. But let's continue. Um, Mel says that Tisha hasn't really reached out, and Tisha apologizes and says that Mel has been doing her part in reaching out. And I was like, I wonder, because I was gonna ask that when Mel asked, like, have you reached out? I was like, did you reach out? Do you be reaching out to these people? Like, it's like, do you read like, so when she said Mel has been doing her part, I was like, oh, okay, well, shit. Guess that answers my question. I was like, well, it looks like you do need to reach out some more, like Tisha, and get over that pain and hurt that you've been holding on to. So Mel also says that Kimmy didn't call her either. Kimmy says, bitch. Yes, I did call you. You didn't. Your voicemail was full. So I texted you and says, I guess your voicemail is full, but I called. And Melody was like grinning, like, oh, okay. Because Melody really just wanted to say, you bitches don't be calling me. Y'all need to call me. Call Melody Rogers, please. When y'all gonna call Melody? Y'all ain't been calling Melody. I didn't get no call. Melody been telling every damn body on this whole episode. Did y'all call me? I didn't get no call. Did you call? Why didn't you call me? You didn't call me. Kimmy was like, I did call you first and foremost. Kimmy says, I did call first and foremost. And Melody gave this grin, y'all. And when she did that, I was like, oh, this brings back the times where I missed all three of them talking and being cool one another. I was really happy to see this scene, y'all. I really enjoyed myself. Cause I was like, oh, now she got you, Mel. She got you. She got your ass, didn't she? Melody wasn't expecting that. But anyway, so then she asked, Mel asked Tisha and Kimmy why didn't they go to the podcast? Melody, why are you playing? Now you know damn well why Tisha did not go to that damn podcast. You know damn well why they didn't go. You know why they didn't go. You know why they did not go. I'm pretty sure it could be due to the fact, and I'm just gonna say it, that some of your mail pages was at that event. I seen some of them release, photos and stuff like that on Instagram of them at the event and stuff like that. And they probably didn't feel comfortable because majority of the pages that, really is, making channels in your name and stuff like that, they're bashing Kimmy and Tisha. So why would you expect for them to go? Now, I respect Kimmy for saying that. Kimmy was real. My question, Tisha, you remember episode 1, right? You had all of this energy when Destiny came over to that Airbnb. He was like, I ain't going to that. Them telling me this ain't about to be, them telling me crazy. I ain't about to go to that with her fans. They gonna be like, you said all of that shit when you was with Destiny. How come you don't say that right now? See, this is why we don't fuck with you like that, because you ain't real. You be saying shit behind people's back and be trying to act innocent when you in their face. You should have told her right then and there, well, I did not go because your fans attack me online, which they do. And then that would have easily allowed y'all to open up the conversation about her at least trying to speak up on her social media to at least stop them from doing that. But all you did now they got more and more reason to drag you because you lied. You didn't. That's not the real reason why you didn't come. She gonna. So and then the crazy thing about it, y'all, this is the weird shit. This is the shit that behooved the fuck out of me. Now, Tisha, it's one thing to lie to fucking Mel about what you feel, but to lie to the audience when you already told us on the first episode why you wasn't going is literal insanity. You said on that first episode that you're not going to that event because Melody's crazy ass fans is going to be there and you don't fucking feel like going to be attacked or being in any type of negative spaces. That's what you said. So how the fuck are you going to come and tell us that Melody didn't invite you so you didn't feel that you wanted to come and then get into the confessional saying, oh, I forgive, but I don't forget. Unless I get an invite, I'm not going. So which one is it? How the fuck is you gonna tell us in one episode that you didn't go because of Melody's fans, and then this episode you gonna tell us that you didn't go because you didn't get an invite and you got PTSD from getting escorted out of a event that you wasn't invited to? How the fuck does that make sense, Tisha? Now I get that you're gonna lie to Mel because you may or may not be scared of the reaction that you may get. I don't know why you're afraid at this point to say what you have to say to Mel. It ain't like Mel about to beat your ass. I'll be damned if I'm gonna lie to somebody and not say how I feel to a grown ass individual. I'm a grown ass motherfucking man. Okay? And I'm not gonna be afraid to say whatever I gotta say to anybody I gotta say it to. Okay, one thing Jeremy gonna do is stand 10 toes down and on his opinion. On any statement that I say, I'm gonna stand 10 toes down on that. I ain't gonna switch it up when I get in front of somebody. And if I fucking feel like the bitch can beat my ass, then I'm gonna go to the fight club and work on my fight skills. So when I do tell her how I feel and she try to beat my ass, I can defend myself. But that's not even what you had to do with. Why the fuck did you lie, Tisha? That just to me proves that you're a coward and a liar. You should have said it right then and there. I did not go because your fans like to attack me. Mel knew damn well why you didn't go. She already knew before she asked. I don't even know why y'all be letting her play in y'all face like this. She was waiting for y'all to bring up the fact that y'all didn't go because of her fans. And then the thing about you, Kimmy, is that you said it, but then you backpedaled when she asked you about her millimeters. You backpedaled. You backpedaled when she said, the millimeters? Now, Melody, you know damn well it's the millimeters that they talking about. They ain't talking about the Tisha meters. They ain't talking about the Kimmy meters. They ain't talking about the Marceau meters. They ain't talking. There's only one type of meter on here that be attacking people. Okay, you know damn well. But Kimmy's gonna say, "Well, I just heard from Sonny that it just was a negative, just negative space, negative environment." Well, Kimmy, that's because Sonny is fucking Destiny's ex, and she's on a show about love and marriage. So that's why it was negative for her, because the crowd was booing the shit out of her. Which you should be happy for, since Destiny is your girl anyway. I disagree. Let's be real. Tisha and Kimmy didn't come because the event was to showcase Melody, not the cast of Love and Marriage Huntsville. They were pissed at Melody for Carlos' event. Make it make sense. I don't know if I agree with that. I think y'all need to take some responsibility as as the millimeters, and really acknowledge that some of y'all are batshit crazy and y'all really do be attacking people. And why would I go to an event full of people who don't like me so they can talk shit to me too? Or possibly say something? Not to mention the shit that y'all be saying on social media. I'm like, it's one thing to review this show. It's one thing to dedicate your YouTube channel or your personal time to just attack certain people on the show. That's a whole different. So I would imagine that if any one of those people has saw you in person per se, not you, Alf, because I know it's not you, but I'm saying just like in general, was to see one of these people, I wouldn't be surprised if they wanted to slap the shit out of one of y'all. To be fair, so let's not sit here and act like it's not valid for Tisha and Kimmy to not want to go because of the millimeters and how they attack them, because they do. They do. Now, I'm not saying it's all of them. Not saying it was all of them. Stormy was just fine. Well, that's because Stormy will whoop y'all ass. Well, not y'all, as in you, but if I'm pretty sure if y'all was to approach Stormy, she would have slapped the shit out of y'all. And plus, she was in the audience, meaning that anybody had anything slick to say, that they would have got that they would have been at arm's length. And some tell me there wasn't a lot of security there. So that's why Stormy was unbothered. Stormy knows that she walks around with whoop ass in her back pocket with a can of whoop ass. The millimeters hung with Wanda at Black and Stormy. QT, that's a moot point. That does not matter. That does not matter. That doesn't matter. That does not. One thing does not change the other thing. Okay, they can hang around whatever. At the end of the day, what's confusing to me is how we're saying that it does not make sense for Tisha and Kimmy to not want to go to the event because of the millimeters and how they get attacked almost every day on social media. And then, you're bringing up whatever happened at Black with Stormy. That to me, I don't think that it doesn't matter. That doesn't change the fact that would, like, the attacking online would make Kimmy and Tisha not want to come. Unique Monique. Not everyone that support Mel is a millimeter. But isn't that what she calls them? So the people that support Mel, isn't that what they call millimeters? Nobody said that all of y'all be doing it. Nobody said that. But what we're not going to do is sit here and act like that's not a fucking thing. I'm not going to let you motherfuckers gaslight me. I seen it myself. Y'all attacked the shit out of me last year. The fuck? Don't sit here and tell me shit ain't real. And I ain't even do nothing. I ain't never seen. Go now. Look, y'all will remember. Jeremy said this. Jeremy don't take shit back. Go through all of my content for Love and Marriage Huntsville and see did I say anything bad about Melody. I didn't say shit bad, but y'all attacked me and claimed that I hated Black women. Not saying all of y'all, but a good portion of y'all was coming here and attacking me. So much so that I stopped reviewing the show. And then on top of that, what we're not going to do is act like there's not multiple content creators like myself that had stopped reviewing the show because they were also getting attacked for their reviews. My reviews, I wasn't even negative towards Melody. I personally agree with her in most situations. The only thing that I disagree with her about was inviting Martell onto that, that vacation in Florida. But what we not gonna do is sit here and act like that shit is not real. Okay, that like now y'all being crazy. Because if I'm getting attacked, Kia Simone getting attacked, Scotty getting attacked, Terrence getting attacked, Misha, in my opinion, getting attacked. Obviously, this that it's real. We ain't making this shit up. And I'm just saying, I know you understand because you was here when they was attacking me. You was a part of this channel at that time. So what we not gonna do is sit here and act like somebody not wanting to go to an event full of people that have attacked them online is completely out of the question. It doesn't make any sense. Okay. Now I like to be unbiased in these opinions that I have. I don't know any of these people, so I don't personally care about anybody. I just review and I go about my way. But that's what I've got from all of this. Girl, Alf, you can, like, if they crazy and they using the name bitch, they are millimeter. You can't if a bitch is claiming that they are following in Melodies, claim to love and support Melody, and they claim that they're a millimeter and they doing a whole bunch of extra and wild shit. You can't say that they not a millimeter. They are a millimeter. They're just a millimeter who be doing wild shit. That's what we're saying. That's what we're saying. What are you talking about? They're just using the name millimeter. What are you talking about? That doesn't even make sense. Why would somebody disrespect me like because I'm cool with T? Because T don't like Melody and disrespect me on behalf because T don't like Melody. What are you talking about? Why are they this don't make any sense. I'm done with this. I'm done with this topic. But y'all, I thank y'all for watching this review. There are millimeters and they're the same. They're the same. Y'all make up your own name. But at the end of the day, they're calling themselves millimeters and they're doing shit. Okay? So at the end of the day, don't get mad when people say part of millimeters are doing this. I'm not about to argue with y'all. If y'all don't, instead of, I think y'all should probably create a group chat and then maybe y'all should talk about it amongst, the fan base of Melody and try to figure out how to mitigate the nuts out here. Okay? But as far as like trying to differentiate, making up they calling themselves millimeters, I'm going to call them millimeters, period. I got attacked last year. I ain't say shit about Melody wrong. I ain't insult her. I ain't say shit. I ain't hit her with a personal dig or anything else like that. And y'all already know I can roast some people real bad. But if you go down to any one of my Love and Marriage Huntsville reviews, I was getting attacked. And I don't even know why. Because like I didn't even say shit about her. Y'all put me on y'all tried to blacklist me. But okay. I'm like, they calling themselves millimeters. That's what I'm gonna call them. I know y'all want to try to differentiate between the two, but at the end of the day, there's good barbs, there's crazy barbs. The Beehive has, just regular people who love Beyonce. Then you have the crazy ass people who are throwing, Beyonce albums at Carrie Hilson along the street. Every fan base has fans that do the most. You can't say that they are not a part of the fan base, just doing the most. It's a part of the fan base. But I'm not lumping y'all in together. I'm saying that not all of y'all are doing that. I didn't say everybody who's a millimeter is batshit crazy. I didn't say that. But I am saying that there's a portion that is batshit crazy of millimeters. I made that a point to repeat a couple of times. I've said not everybody, but there is a good portion that are crazy as hell. I dealt with it myself. Like majority of a lot of content creators dealt with it. So I can't even imagine what Tisha and Kimmy probably was going through because they was giving it to us. I'm definitely sure they gave it to them. I don't even know how Terrence is doing it because the way I'll be eating his ass up. My God. You have trolls calling themselves millimeters and running amok. Baby, they were not trolls. They were not trolls at all. They were definitely fans. They were definitely fans. They were definitely fans. You want to know how I know they were fans? Because I saw them on those those melody, dedicated channels talking shit about me to them. But let's go. I hope you guys have a beautiful, beautiful rest of y'all day. I plan on doing the same. Love yourself. You need a hug. Here you go. Love yourself. Because if you don't love yourself, you end up dating a man's, dating some type of woman's seconds, sloppy seconds, and then having a wig pushed back far too much. And you end up trying to convince yourself that you caught a good man when you know he ain't shit. Okay, y'all pray for Sunny. Pray that she finds self-respect, okay? Pray Nell finds a wig that's plucked with a perfect closure because she doesn't have that. And also pray for her stepdaughter. Her stepdaughter seems to be going through it. I'm gonna have to ask Terrence about that because I didn't see that interview. But I love it. But I love every single one of y'all. You know, no love lost for anything said during this review. I'll see y'all on the next one. Okay. Peace. Wait, hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on. There we go. There we go. Okay, now I'm about to leave. Bye.